guys, it's Smith. Here we are. We're going to start talking about next school year. I know everybody's in summer mode, but figured I would start sharing a little bit of information that's going to be relevant for your planning and getting ready for next school year. So it is summertime. So big things are coming in 23-24. I just want to introduce you to three of them really quickly. So the first is new bell schedule, which is our favorite bell schedule from years past. So, kind of as we talked about, COVID shifted everything in our bell schedule and put some restrictions in how we did things. And so, this is revisiting an old bell schedule. All right. And so, what our goal is to increase instructional time. We want to make sure that every single class meets a minimum of 3 days per week. So here's what you have here. You've got block schedules in the morning. This will look and feel no different than it did in years past. Periods 1 and 2 on Monday, periods 1 and 2 again on Wednesday, 3 and 4 on Tuesday and Thursday. And this is new, Friday morning, 1, 2, 3, 4. So teachers will get to see students 3 times for all of their blocked classes. Now, we try to put all of students' core academics, English, math, science, social studies here in the morning. We see that they are more productive in the morning, more engaged during that time, and ready to tackle those challenges. Okay? Something that's new here, at 8:15, we are going to start our day with a check-in. We're going to get into high school and junior high. We'll have separate meetings, and we're going to start our day by checking in, seeing how we're doing, seeing if everybody's here, seeing, making sure that we're ready for our day. Okay. And then we still have our unplugged period. We heard loud and clear from our students that was to be protected time. So there it is, a nice break in the day to kind of reset their day. Lunch, really nice. Lunch will be consistent every single day at the exact same time, something we have not been able to accomplish in previous years. And then Be Legendary, right? And so, as you know, Be Legendary is our SEL curriculum or skill building time. So it'll depend on whether your Yeti's brand new. If they're brand new, they're going to be going through our SEL curriculum. Okay. If they are a returning student, they're going to be using that time for some of that skill development where we hone in on English language arts skills, math skills, and making sure students get an opportunity to work at their level during that time. All right. If you've been here for a while, you may remember this, but this might be new to most of you. Period 6 and 7 meet for a shorter period of time, but they meet Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, both 6 and 7. Okay. So you'll see that those are pretty much elective. So a student might have art period 6, they might have PBL in the makerspace period 7, and they'll have those for a shorter duration, but 4 days a week. And we want to make sure that our students are exposed to all those fun, student-led, project-based kind of things going on almost every single day. All right. 3 to 3:10 is student checkout. So students will still be dismissed at 3 o'clock, but we make sure we let everybody know that from 3 o'clock till 3:10, all teachers are available for a student to go and problem solve with, to let them know they're going to be absent, to get some extra work, to maybe take a look at a homework assignment that they wish they had done a little bit better on, or something of that nature, right? And then the last thing here is our Friday afternoon activities. So this is going to be new this year. We're going to have alternating weeks where maybe the first and third week of a month, we're going to see those be win periods. No different than we've had before, where we will send green, yellow, red reports and students will attend win period on Friday afternoon. So they've moved from Wednesday to Friday. And students will have an opportunity to work in a really small group, tutoring style atmosphere during that time. The good news is, if your student is in the green, this is not mandatory. And so this would be a great time if your student's in the green and you need to schedule that dentist appointment. It is totally fine if parents want to have their students leave during that time, but also know we welcome students and they will always have something to do if they are here. Okay. But an incentive for students to be in the green is, heck, they could probably, with parent permission, be dismissed at 11:24 and start that weekend early. So a great incentive for our students. On the other weeks, remember it's every other week, second and fourth week of a month, we would have experiential learning. And those are mandatory. Everyone's going to be here, and we're going to be focused on character development, community service, and nature activities, as is the Snowy Peaks way. And then just a reminder, on Wednesdays, we have early release. So the only thing we trimmed off of a Wednesday schedule is Be Legendary time. We still want to make sure students have all of their classes. All right. So in summary, again, the schedule, there I am. The schedule takeaways. We're going to start every morning with a check-in. Mornings will run in a block period. Monday and Wednesday are the same. Tuesday and Thursday are the same. Friday, we meet with all morning classes. Lunch will be at the same time every day, tentatively at 11:50. We still have to get that cleared through our cafeteria. Be Legendary will run 3 days a week. Most students in the school will be doing academic skill building, math and reading and literacy skills during that time. And then our electives will now run 55 minutes a day, 4 days a week. And then on Fridays, we'll alternate that win period and experiential learning. All right. So next thing I want to talk about is some of the important dates that we're going to have coming up, starting with orientation. So if you're new to Snowy Peaks, you may not know this, but our first 4 days of the school year, we do nothing but build our culture and teach students what it means to be a Yeti and how we're going to make a difference in this world as we go through it as Yetis. So new this year, the very, very first day students will be back, we're calling day 0. Okay, because that's going to function a little bit differently. So students will still walk in, we'll still have our traditional, breakfast or whatever, and our big circle and a kickoff to the school year. But shortly after that, we are going to split the group. We'll have our new Yetis who are brand new to Snowy Peaks learn the Yeti way. They'll learn the foundation of the expectations and how we function in this school. And they'll learn that on day 1. The returning Yetis are going to leave and they're going to go plan the rest of all the orientation activities. All right. And that's going to be pretty awesome because we're going to have our students lead orientation this year. And then, okay. So the second day, we kick off full school together orientation. That'll have a strong focus on community. On that evening, that's Wednesday, the 16th, that evening at 4:30, we're going to have a family meet and eat, not a meet and greet. We'll fire up the grill. We'll have families come in. I'll talk about what it takes to be successful here at Snowy Peaks. You'll get to meet other families of Yetis, meet other students here, meet all your students' teachers. And so that'll happen on the second day of school, Wednesday, August 16th. And then August 17th and 18th, half of the school will be going to A-Basin to do the high ropes course, as Bishop is pictured here doing. And the other half of the school will be staying and doing some character activities. And then on the next day, those two groups will flip, right? And so the other group will go to A-Basin, and the other group will stay here and focus on school activities, okay? Something I'm going to talk about next is seniors on August 17th and 18th are going to be doing something different, a new Snowy Peaks tradition. So on August 17th and 18th, our seniors are going to go off to leadership camp. And by camp, we mean camping. All right. So we've always talked about, it was one of Mr. Bachman's big things that he was working on, was starting an overnight camping trip for our seniors to start a new tradition here at Snowy Peaks. And so we received an amazing grant from the Rotary to support that. And so we're going to make it happen. All right. So on August 17th, our seniors will be coming to school, doing a quick school activity, and then leaving for camp. That evening, all the seniors will be doing a senior camping trip. Now, if your senior works, if they want, and they want to participate, we really want them to participate, right? They should try to request off work the night of August 17th, or please don't plan family events the night of August 17th. Then August 18th, they'll have a breakfast and closing activity at the campsite, and around lunchtime, they'll return from camping, and there is not an expectation that they return to school that day. So around lunchtime, they'll wrap up camping, travel back from wherever they are, and they'll get to start their weekend around that time. All right. So as I just mentioned, on Wednesday, August 16th, from 4:30 to 6 p.m., we're going to have the meet and eat instead of a meet and greet. We'll fire up the grill. We'll have food. Families can meet each other. Students get to meet each other, get to meet all of me and all of the staff and everybody. And it's a really cool opportunity. So for the first 45 minutes, it's just drop in, get some food, hang out, socialize. But at 5:15, I'm going to kick off with a parent and student orientation to success at Snowy Peaks. And we'll be talking about our expectations of our students and our families, what it means to be successful as a Yeti, and how we make a difference in this world and how we do things the Yeti way. We want to make sure that all parents, all students, all staff are on the same page and hear the same message about what it means to be part of this special community. All right. Also, during that time, you'll hear from our PTSO, and I'll be recruiting for a committee called the DAC, the District Accountability Committee, and how you as a parent can get involved at Snowy Peaks. All right. And then I figured I'd give you this. Now, I'm going to put these slides in the link in the comments and below this video, and you can download this and have this up for you. So if you're wondering when those initial dates for the fall are going to be, here you go. So school pictures, September 15th. There is no school on September 22nd. Our Snowy Peaks Challenge, September 26th, right? And so last year, we had a group that went hiking and we had a group that went biking. We'll try to, I think, probably replicate that this year. But we heard from some of our students, they really still want to try to do a 14er and go do Quandary. So taking student feedback, we may have a group doing a 14er. We may have a group doing a bike ride. Some of those things are going to still be determined. But on September 26th, we're going to do something together as a community in nature, challenge our character. All right. And then your first parent-teacher potluck, opportunity for you to come in and meet with your teachers. And we want students to be there. And we all share a meal. That's going to be on October 5th, right? Potlucks here at Snowy Peaks are how we do parent-teacher conferences. And then the last thing, that first grading term will be October 20th, and you'll get report cards showing all the amazing things that your Yeti does shortly thereafter. Okay, that's all I have for you. I know that was a lot to throw at you on, June 22nd or whatever it is. But if you have any questions, that's the best way to get a hold of me. And that 970-389-8828 is my cell phone. Text me. That is the best way to get a hold of me over the summer. And we can schedule a quick phone call if you have any questions or concerns. Hope you are doing well. Hope you're having an amazing summer. Go forth and conquer, Yetis. See ya.